All right, me and Brendan back at it, looking at the divisions, getting ready for the draft. We done knocked out 2 divisions. Today we're going to do the AFC West and the NFC West. Should be good, going out to the West Coast. You ready?
Yeah, I'm always ready.
All right, let's start with the AFC.
All right.
What do you feel good about in the AFC West? Who do you feel good about?
Hey, we'll see about them Raiders. Jacoby
Okay.
Myers
Yeah.
and Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams, yeah. Jacoby Myers is a good wide receiver 3, wide receiver 2 type dude. I had him last year. I was real happy. He did work.
Yeah, I know they haven't got Josh Jacobs no more as a running back, but
Was it Amir White? Might be all right.
yeah, we'll see.
Might be
That.
worth picking. So yeah, good call on the Raiders though. I think the only thing that hurt Myers a little bit was when Garoppolo got hurt and Aiden O'Connell took over. It took them a little while to adjust, but we'll see how it goes. That's a good one to feel good about.
What you got?
I'm gonna go with Hayden Hurst on the Chargers.
Okay.
They light on receivers.
Somebody got to catch it.
No doubt. You said it perfect. And he's super athletic. He's come on everywhere he's gone, but he's not really like taking that leap to being like really fantasy relevant. This might be a good year to keep your eye on him.
Yeah,
you know,
and we're in a point per reception
for tight ends.
and
extra points.
So
Yeah.
that's beautiful work right there.
Yeah, he might get some he might get some work. Yeah, he might get some work this year. Plus, Herbert can play. I think everybody's assuming they're going to run it a lot.
Yeah.
Because, you know, Jim Harbaugh of Michigan, he ran it all the time. So we got to wait and see how they play. Yeah, but he got a quarterback that can throw, so it's going to be funny to see how that play out. I think another one for me, like you talked about, is Amir White. Is he the guy? I mean, their O-line should be legit, right?
Yeah.
And if they're not gonna beat teams passing, so they gotta run it. So Zamir White might be in play. He might be somebody you can get in your fantasy draft as like a running back 2, running back 3. I mean, he's not the number 1 running back just yet, but you just never know.
Yeah.
He got good pedigree. He came out of Georgia, so he got to be able to play. All right, that's good. What about some of your question marks in the West? What do you like? Okay, put my strategy together. What do I might not feel good about?
Yeah, we talked about the Chargers tight end,
right?
Their running back situation.
They got a lot going on.
They got the Ravens running backs. They got the Ravens backfield.
They do.
They got J.K. Dobbins and Gus.
Yeah. Well, you know the Chargers hired the Ravens ex-offensive coordinator.
Yeah, well.
So they know the system. But yeah, you're right. Dobbins, man, I mean, his career been derailed by a couple of real serious injuries. So you just never know. I don't know how you're going to go about that one. I mean, it might be like free agent type dudes for me. I don't think there's going to be anybody I can draft. That's a good one. What about Hollywood Brown going to the Chiefs?
I don't know, dude. I don't even know if he might even start.
Yeah.
I don't even think. I think at most he might be the third.
What you mean? You say he's not gonna start?
Yeah.
Man, he gonna start.
I mean,
Rashee Rice gonna get suspended.
Oh wow.
He got a lot going on.
I think Xavier Worthy, he nice.
Yeah. Good reports coming out of training camp. He catching deep balls. Reminding everybody of who?
Tyreek.
Right, that 4.2 speed. Oh my God. My man is super fast. But
so yeah, I'll give him at the lowest he'll be a 3.
Yeah, I got you. The Chiefs though, the Chiefs get major props, bro, because they won the Super Bowl without like an elite number 1 wide receiver.
Yeah. Of
course they had Travis Kelce, who was all-world tight end, but
and they went off a call that I wouldn't have called. But we're not worried about that.
Right,
we're not worried about
that. A little controversial. I didn't mean to bring that up. My bad.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm not.
Brenda's the Eagles fan. But it's just I don't really know. We'll see though. We'll see. But if he can, if he can bring them like a veteran presence, because Rashee Rice and then Xavier Worthy, they still young, so we'll see how it goes with them.
What is this? His second? Would this be his second season?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. You talked about the Chargers running backs. What about on the Broncos, man? Is anybody fantasy relevant on the Broncos?
Maybe the defense.
Okay, yeah, they do have some playmakers.
Maybe the defense,
or maybe even a kicker, because he's kicking in that high altitude.
I was about to say, I don't think the Broncos are terrible enough to where they won't get past a 50 at least a couple times.
Yeah, with the high altitude, their kicker might be money, but other than that, man, I don't know. I think Sean Payton, I don't know. I'm not feeling real good. Their situation, however you look at it, quarterbacks, who's going to throw the ball. They just extended Cortland Sutton.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, great. But if you extend a wide receiver, he doesn't have a quarterback.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know who's gonna throw him the ball.
Right?
Look, you wanna go play?
Sign me up. There. I'm sure they need a 54-year-old quarterback.
Hey.
Javonte Williams maybe the running back. He's a solid dude. They said he came to camp, lost like 20 pounds, so he should be lighter, maybe a little faster. I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, I had him on fantasy.
Right.
So, I mean, we'll see.
Oh, you had him for a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
All right. AFC West. Who could surprise you? Give me a surprise in the AFC West.
I'm praying.
Okay.
He was with the Eagles for a little bit. But I'm praying my boy Gardner beat out Aiden.
Oh, Gardner Minshew.
Yeah.
Nice. I
And,
like
and,
it.
and if Gardner beat him out,
right,
then the Raiders might be a different squad.
Damn, that's good.
He'll win you a couple more games.
That's good.
At least. He'll give you at least 6.
I like it. Minshew, he played well with the Colts last year. It wasn't like, they were a legit team. And I think it's going. So you think he beats out O'Connell? Oh dang. Okay, so that changes the draft for me if he's a starter because I feel good about Minshew. That's pretty good. I'm gonna go with Josh Palmer, the Chargers. Like you said, somebody's got to catch it, and he had some flashes last season. I almost picked him up as a free agent, but I ain't pulled the trigger, and I think he had like a knee injury. So I don't know. He might be somebody to look at because that offense they can't run it every down.
No, they sure not.
Yeah. Nah, that's good. Let's switch over to the NFC West.
All right.
Rams, Cardinals, Seahawks, and 49ers. What do you feel good about?
There's an obvious one, but I'm not going to talk about the obvious
Which one? Give me the obvious one. That's a good one.
Oh, I find it. Probably the Niners.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as Trent Williams stay healthy, they're going to be all right.
Well said. Dude, you killing it. You getting ready for the draft.
Well, I mean, at that point, that's I don't know. I think that's rocket science.
Yeah.
Whenever Trent Williams don't play, they lose.
They look totally different.
Mm-hmm.
As far as things I feel good about, I'm gonna go with Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be a day one just fantasy lock.
He's
gonna be really good.
I was about to say they already got videos of him tearing up his team, his defense.
It feels funny to me because like I'm old enough. NFL guys from when I was younger, I watched them play. Now their kids are playing. It's like, man, but yeah, he is nice. I really like him. He got taken in our rookie draft early, obviously, so I got no chance of getting him. But I feel good about Marvin Harrison Jr. for sure. I think the other thing last year, I just ignored the Rams. I was like, they're not gonna be good. They got a lot of things going on. Matt Stafford got a bad back. They just one play away from being terrible. So I totally ignored them in fantasy, and that was obviously a mistake because they got a lot of guys. So this year, get somebody on the Rams offense on your squad because they got receivers, they got a veteran quarterback, they got running backs that can go. That dude Kyron Williams is no joke, and I feel like Blake Corum is kind of very similar. So Kyron Williams missing some time. Blake Corum is definitely in play, without a doubt. What are some of the question marks on the NFC West?
Probably your boy.
Who that?
James
Conner?
Yeah.
Oh, man. What do you do with that guy?
I don't know. I mean, he good. He's good. He got hurt a little bit.
He missed some time.
Still had 1,000 yards.
Right.
But it's like at that point, like, where do you draft him at when it comes to, the draft? Because, like, Trey Benson, he out there now.
Yeah, that dude from Florida State. He can play.
So that's it's like, where do you draft him? But I think you probably got to get him in the middle to late.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
All right. What about CMC on the cover of Madden? I mean, I'm not superstitious, but I'm kind of stitious. Every dude I've ever known that got on the cover of Madden was hurt. So I don't know. So does the Madden curse affect how you would draft McCaffrey?
No.
No, you would get him?
Because think about it. Let's say he gets hurt week 7 and you pick him up.
And you probably 6-0.
9 times out of 10, you're probably 6-0.
Okay. All right. I'm going to roll with you on that one. Okay, what about the Rams receivers? Who's the number one fantasy option? Cooper Kupp or Puka Nacua?
That's pure bias.
And I know Cooper Kupp.
I'm going Puka.
All right.
But 99% of me just wants to say Cooper Kupp because that's my dog.
That's your guy.
That's my dog.
Yeah.
Oh, for y'all that don't know, I had Cooper Kupp as a keeper for like 4 years.
Man crush, for sure.
What?
I think the thing for me, one of my rules in fantasy, I always go with the younger athlete. So I'm going to go with Puka Nacua. I guess just from living with you and hanging with you, I'm kind of a Cooper Kupp fan too. But yeah, I would go Puka Nacua. To me, I think Nacua is the first receiver on the Rams to come off the board to get drafted.
Yeah. Man, I really did have Cooper Kupp when he won a Triple Crown.
You did. He had a real good season. He had a great season, and so did you. You had a real good fantasy season.
Yeah, till everybody wanted triple team George Kittle.
Dude, that was incredible what he did. The Triple Crown receiving. Oh my God.
I was not complaining either.
No.
Every game, I'm hyped. I'm running.
Yeah, you killed it every week. So what about, we talked a little bit about Blake Corum. Does that impact how you draft Kyron Williams? Because you take Kyron Williams in the first round.
So with me, this is my first year. All right, so that's another thing. So y'all, we're usually in a redraft league, and we usually have one keeper.
Right.
So this is the first year that I've been here that everybody's back in.
Right.
So I got to get used to everybody being out there.
You gonna draft different.
I think naturally he might drop to the second round.
Okay.
I think last year he was definitely going to the first round.
I was thinking that.
But I think now that every position is back out there, he's gonna drop back for us at least.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's definitely gonna go second round at least. At the very least, a second round.
Yeah, to me it's like, first of all, I love his game, his running style. He can catch. He doesn't avoid contact, but he might miss some time.
Yeah.
So to me, if I was gonna get Kyron Williams, I would make sure I got Blake Corum as a handcuff. I want his backup for sure. If I left the draft without his backup, I'm nervous. Yeah. I'm real nervous.
You'll be able to get that easy though.
Right.
You'll be able to get him in the 8th round.
Yeah. Well, it depends, because some dudes, like, in that offense, it's going to be a premium on getting those players, even the guys that are backups.
Yeah,
because they score and they put up points every week. So you got to be careful. I think if you had Kyron Williams, you might have to sacrifice and draft Blake Corum a little earlier than what you would think.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to leave without him.
Yeah.
Nah, that's good. What about a surprise in the NFC West?
Probably Kyler.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All day.
I know. I know that's a part of your ACL joint.
No, well, he was, this last season was his first season back after the ACL tear.
Okay, so that's gone.
Right.
So after a year, the ACL joint's gone. Okay.
Yeah. They have an improved offensive line. He's got an elite weapon in Marvin Harrison Jr. And Kyler Murray can play, man. Yeah. I feel like he gonna get back into that conversation, being in the top 5 quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Cause
I think it's hard to say you also get back in that conversation too, because it's like it is so many quarterbacks at the end of the day who's still up there. Yeah. Like, cause I ain't gonna lie, y'all know.
Brendan's the Eagles fan.
Why is there so many things saying that he's not even top 12? You know what? We're not getting into this right now. You know what?
No, the NFC East is dead the next week.
That's next week. Let me not.
Yeah.
But yeah, so basically, Kyler Murray. I think Kyler Murray would. I think he is gonna do really good.
I think so too.
I think he is gonna scratch top 10 though.
The thing with Kyler Murray is, you're gonna get the rushing yards too.
Right. And I don't know how it is for y'all, but our quarterbacks get more points for rushing.
They do get a bonus for rushing yards. But the thing with him is, like,
he get hit one good time.
Yeah.
Boom!
Yeah. I don't know how the current offense, how they're running him, but a couple years ago when they were inside the 5, he got 2 cracks at it every time. But I don't know if they're gonna run him like that, because he's so he's so critical to the offense, and he tore his knee up. So we'll see. But we know he's athletic. He can get outside the pocket. It's gonna be Arizona gonna have a nice offense, I think.
Yeah, that's true. But I think you kind of have to run him, because you also don't want to hold it back either.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you're gonna let him play how he knows how to play.
Yeah,
that's a good point. So when would you draft him? So if he's your first quarterback off the board in the draft, you take him in the second round? Yeah.
3rd at the least.
Yeah. I usually try to wait to get my quarterback at least the QB1 in the 4th round.
4th?
Yeah, but I don't think he would last that long.
Yeah, I think so. In our rookie draft, I got Jaden Daniels. I'm venturing out. I told y'all I'm venturing out. I actually got a Washington on my team.
You did. You got a commander on your squad.
So I'm probably not gonna look for a quarterback till late. Not late, but
so Daniels is your QB1?
Probably.
Wow, bro, that's a lot. That's
a lot. But that's more points on the skill positions as well.
I got you.
There's one less position to worry about.
It's risky, but hopefully it'll work for you.
It is risky. It just depends on what quarterback is out there at that point in time and what my team is already looking like.
I got you.
If I already have a number one and a number two, like if I have a number one running back and a number one receiver, then round 3 I might get a QB.
I got you.
But if it's second round and Jalen Hurts is out there, I'm getting Jalen Hurts. I don't care. I'm not airing it.
No, yeah, you're gonna come out of the first round with at least.
One Eagle. Yeah. One of 3 Eagles.
Maybe 2.
Because I picked 9.
You picked 9.
One of 3 Eagles. Is getting drafted.
Yeah, you're right in the thick of things at pick 9. You're right.
I know my priorities.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So we good on the AFC West and the NFC West.
Yep. And y'all know what's next week.
Big week, because Brendan's an Eagles fan, so we're going to do the NFC East and the AFC East.
Yep, let's wrap this up.
We'll catch up soon.
Let's wrap this up. Let's hurry up and get over there. All right, everybody. Peace.